2 months ago, I had 440 leads sitting in my Notion. I had spent all of June collecting them, one deep work block every single morning, and my only job in July was to message them. So far, I've messaged 62. 62 out of 440. And here's the part that actually messes with me, because 22 of them actually replied. My outreach was working. I didn't put in the volume necessary. And I had no job, no school, no excuses. The most free time I've ever had in my life. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what went wrong and the decision I just made because of it. Let me give you a quick update. First, since my last video, I haven't signed any new creator. I haven't made that much more money operating. Everything's been pretty stagnant, and I'm not going to blame the market or the model or just bad luck. I didn't do the work. And out of those 62 messages, some went out on email, some on Instagram, 4 replies from the email, and 18 from the Instagram. So 22 conversations out of 62 messages. Now, sit with that for a second. For most operators, that is a dream outreach scenario. More than 1 in 3 people who heard from me wrote back. And if that rate had held across all 440 leads, I'd had over 100 conversations. I had 22. Not because it didn't work, because I didn't send more messages. And by the way, 6 of those turned into looms I was able to send out, and out of those 6 looms, I didn't book a single call. So yeah, there's clearly something in my loom or offer that isn't landing either, and I'll come back to that probably in another video, but that's a problem you only get to have once you've done the volume, and I never got there. And here's the part I actually want you to take from this video, because I always thought I had a time problem. Back when I was in school, I always told myself the same thing pretty much every single day. As soon as I'm done with this, as soon as my days are free, I'm going to lock in. And I believed that completely. I thought time was the only thing between me and actually getting the results I wanted. Then this summer, I had the time, all of it. No job, no school, I was living at home, no expenses, pretty much every hour was mine. And I did less than I ever done. Probably less than 4 hours of real work on a good day, and plenty of days below 1. So if you're watching this and you have a job or school, telling yourself you'd be crushing it if you just had more hours is not really the case. And I need you to hear this from someone who actually ran that experiment. It's not about the hours, because when your whole day is open, nothing is really that urgent, and there is kind of no reason to start at 9 instead of 2 and then no reason to start at 2 instead of tomorrow, and you just get into that cycle of procrastination. And the structure was the thing that was making me productive, and I just completely removed it, thinking I was upgrading my life. And for a while I thought this was a discipline problem, so I did what most people do. I went and I researched it. Dopamine detoxes, productivity systems, morning routines, all of that. I'm still experimenting with things like that, if I'm being honest, so I'm not going to sit here and teach you something I haven't proven yet. But somewhere in that process, I realized I was solving the wrong problem. It wasn't that I couldn't focus. It was where I was trying to. I still live in my hometown, the town I grew up in, the same house and place, and everything here is wired to a version of me that existed before any of this. No, on the same streets, same friends, same trainings, and the same pretty much routines that I've been running for the past years. You don't decide to do those things. You just do them. They're pretty much automatic. And I sit down here at my computer in the same room I've sat in my whole life and trying to become a completely different person. And honestly, it just doesn't work. At least it hasn't for me. Because I think that your business ends up being a reflection of you and your personal life. And I haven't really become the person who gets these outstanding results yet. And the truth is, this summer I was pretending like I was sitting at my PC, chilling like crazy, looking like someone building an online business while living what was basically a 3-month holiday. And it was comfortable. That was the actual problem. It was really, really comfortable. So here's what I did about it. First, I declined my university application. Even though I had decent grades, I could have gone, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you university is not for you. If you really want to go, then go. That's your own decision. But for me, that was not really the path I wanted to take. Even though my parents kind of wanted me to go, I had to really think about what I wanted to do with my life and what this decision would lead a future for me too. So I decided to take a risk, a pretty big one in most people's eyes. I had that tough conversation with my parents, and I actually got them to support me, which I'm super grateful for. And now in October, I'm moving to Thailand, and I don't have a return date. My guess is 4 to 6 months, but that depends entirely on how this goes. And I'm not going alone. I'm actually going with another operator I met inside Monetize, which is amazing. Now, I want to be clear about something. I'm obviously not moving to Thailand because Thailand makes you money. I'm moving because I need every automatic thing in my life to break at once, and all my habits with a new environment, with new rooms, new people, new routines, no old friends down the road, nobody there who would know the old version of me. And the only thing that carries over is the work I'm doing. And having someone there building the exact same thing that's the part I think matters the most. Someone you can stay accountable to, someone you can think with and discuss things, and it's a lot harder to waste a Tuesday when the guy across the table is also working. And I can be honest about money too. What I've saved up for this covers me for a few months. So yeah, it is a bit uncomfortable. It's a bit scary. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how it's going to go, but I believe in myself, and I think that's kind of the point. Now, changing your locations means not that much on its own. Like, people, they fly somewhere warm and get exactly as little done as they would have done at home. And that could easily be me. So I'm going to put a number on it because I just told you I've been doing probably under 4 hours of real work a day this summer. In Thailand, that's going to be the bare minimum. I'll give you guys an update on how it goes later, like the actual truth, not just the version that makes me look good. If changing my environment works, you're going to see it, and if I fly across the world and still don't get any results, you'll see that too. And honestly, that's a more useful video than most of what gets posted in this space. And the last thing, if you're an operator watching this and going somewhere for a few months is actually possible for you, the door is open anytime between October and March. If you ever wanna come out to Phuket for a month or a few, just message me on Instagram. You don't need that much. Actually, it's pretty cheap, but just enough saved to cover yourself with some basic stuff. And I really think a few of us building the same thing in the same place together, it's gonna get us all to our goals faster. And if that's not your situation, that's also completely fine. I'm gonna show you what happens to me either way. But yeah, take the time, take the lesson about time and environment, and apply it to whatever you already are in your life. And let me know in the comments how your summer actually went, if you made any progress or if you fell off just like me. I wanna know. Adios.